Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening, online students.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Yeah, continuing with word problems on linear equations. This is the next question. Please take down the question.
Ma'am, so should we start writing the question?
Yes, yes. Please write. Please take down the question, and then we'll answer it together. Tanya, could you just turn off that light? The one which was on, actually. The switch which is turned on. Just turn it off. Yes. Yeah. See you. Yeah. See you. So children, what is given? So in the question, we're given a rectangular, there's a rectangular plot. There's a rectangular plot, the dimensions of which are not known to us. But the dimensions are given to be in the ratio 11:4. Rectangular plot, dimensions not known, but the dimensions are given to be in the ratio 11:4. Now, what about that 100 rupees per meter and 75,000 rupees? Now, the total cost of fencing this plot amounted to rupees 75,000 at the rate of rupees 100 per meter. That is, the village panchayat has hired a person to fence the plot. The village panchayat has hired a person to fence the plot. he charges at the rate of rupees 100 per meter. 1 meter of fence, he charges 100 rupees. 1 meter of fence, he charges 100 rupees. Now, like this, the total cost of fencing amounted to rupees 75,000. With this information, we have to find the good evening. Yeah. So with this information, we have to find the dimensions of the plot. We have to find the dimensions of the plot. So what is given, children? A rectangular plot, length, breadth not known, but the ratios known to us, 11:4. And then what about rupees 100 per meter and 75,000? 75,000 is the total cost of fencing this rectangular plot. And what's the rate? 100 rupees per meter. Now we'll work with that first. Now look at this equation. Do you all understand this equation? The perimeter of the plot. Why perimeter? Because fencing activity is done along the boundary, which is the perimeter. Where is the fencing activity done? Along the boundary, not in the area portion of the field. Not in the area portion. Fencing is along the boundary. So the perimeter of the plot into the rate of fencing is the total cost of fencing. Okay, let me make it more clear. 1 minute. 1 minute. Now, supposing the dimensions are like this. Okay, so 50 meters, 25 meters. Okay, let's find the cost of fencing at the rate of rupees 100 per meter. Let us find the cost of fencing at the rate of rupees 100 per meter. So what's the perimeter of this plot? What's the perimeter of this plot? 2 into L plus B. 2 into 50 plus 25. So 2 into 75, which is 150 meters. Now, what is the rate? 1 meter? 1 meter costs 100. 1 meter of fence costs 100 rupees. So 150 meter of fencing will cost rupees 100 into 150, which is rupees 15,000. Here, this is an example. This is an example where we have a rectangular plot of dimensions 50 meters by 25 meters. Now, say we have to find the total cost. We have to find the total cost of fencing. We have to find the total cost of fencing, given that 1 meter of fencing costs 100 rupees. So what will you find? There are only two things. Will you find area or will you find perimeter? Area is happening here. If supposing you are leveling the plot is an ups and downs. You want to do some activity in the plot. So if you're leveling the plot, then it is area. This is fencing, which happens along the boundary. Fencing is here along the boundary. So you wouldn't find area. For fencing, you'll find the perimeter. And what is the perimeter? Rectangle 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B, so 150 meters. Now, what will you do with 150? Now we will think, how much did that man charge me for fencing 1 meter? What did he say? 1 meter, he said 100 rupees. So now your perimeter, meaning the length of the boundary of your plot is 150 meters. So how will you calculate how much money you have to pay him? For 1 meter, he's charging you 100 rupees. Then for 150 meters, how much will you have to pay him? 150 into 100, which is 15,000 rupees. This is understood, children? All of you? That's what I've written here. Yeah, that's what I've written here, children. Perimeter of the plot into the rate of fencing is equal to the total cost of fencing. What was the perimeter in our example? 150. What was the rate in our example? 100 rupees. And what did we get as a total cost? 15,000. In our example, 150 was the perimeter, rate 100, and the total cost 15,000. That's the equation I've written here. Now substitute the values you know. So perimeter of the plot into rate is 100, total cost is 75,000. So substitute the values known in the appropriate places. So the perimeter of the plot is equal to 75,000 divided by 100. Into 100 comes for division, divided by 100. So on simplifying, we get 750 and the unit will be meter. Perimeter. Perimeter is in meter. Perimeter is 750 meters. So this is one part. Next, I'll give you time to write, children. I'll just work it in full first. Next, we're given the ratio. So you say let L be equal to 11x meters and let B be equal to 4x meters. Suddenly I'm confused with the spelling for meter. TRE or TER? I don't know. You write it correctly. METRES. I think this is okay. So let L, what is the ratio given, children? 11:4. Okay, so let L, the length of the plot, be 11x meters and let the breadth of the plot be 4x meters. Is this understood? Okay. Now, how do you find the perimeter? 2 into L plus B. You know the perimeter, right? 750 meters. Okay, so perimeter of the plot is equal to 750 meters. We found it. So 2 into L plus B is equal to 750. 2 into 11x plus 4x is equal to 750. 2 comes for division. 11x plus 4x is 15x. 2 comes for division. So 15x is equal to 375. X is equal to 375 divided by 15. 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30, 7 remains, 15 fives are 75. Please check the calculation. So x is equal to 25. X is 25. Therefore, L is equal to 11x or 11 into 25, which is 275 meters. And B is equal to 4x, which is 4 into 25, 100 meters. 4 into 25, which is 100 meters. Wasn't that easy to understand, children? Please read the question, understand the information given, and ask me if you don't understand anywhere. Yeah, write down, children. Write down. You can come and sit with them because I've turned on only this AC. Is it warm there? It's fine. If you're not comfortable, you can take the second bench there. Or you can sit with the girls here. Yeah. If you're fine, they're fine. Tell me. Should I don't take the question first?
Please writing, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am, last.
Leave some place and take down this, and then I'll take you back to the earlier slide. Okay. Just leave some place. Yeah. Somebody asked me something?
Ma'am, could you go to the previous slide?
Oh, yeah, Ananthi. Anantika, could you just leave some space for the, or take a screenshot, no? Take a
Yes,
picture.
ma'am. I'll take
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Done?
Done, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. I'm starting, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you go to the previous slide?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Done
ma'am.
all of you? Yeah. Yeah. This one, huh? This one? Okay, so supposing you had A into 100 is equal to 75,000. What will be the next step? How will you find A? No, into 100, right? So this will go for division on the other side. A will be equal to 75,000 divided by 100, right? This multiplication into 100 will go down to the other side for division. No, I thought you said 100 by 75,000. I thought you said 100 by 75,000. By 100. Yeah, same thing here. Here it's a, so here A is the perimeter of the plot. So perimeter of the plot is equal to 75,000 divided by 100. Units, just leave the units. You don't have to carry down the units anywhere. You understand? Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Online students? Yeah. I'll share the image, Saujanya.
Ma'am, can you go to the next slide?
Yeah. Take a picture, Anantika, in case you have not completed. We'll have to go to the next one.
Taken, ma'am.
Yeah. So we'll just try to do this again. See, very important is to read the question and understand the information given. So we have the ratio 11:4, which is the ratio of the length and breadth. And then we have this rupees 100 per meter. This is the rate of fencing. That is rate of fencing, meaning the cost for fencing 1 meter. 1 meter of fencing costs rupees 100. And what is this 75,000? This is your total cost. That is, now you have fenced the plot and the money you have spent for fencing is 75,000. This is the rate, like the fruit seller says, 15 rupees per kg. This is the rate. And if you buy 5 kgs, the cost will be 15 into 5, 75 rupees. Your cost, because you have purchased 5 kgs. Because you have purchased 5 kgs, the money you will be spending will be 15 into 5, which is 75. So like rate 15 rupees per kg. So rupees 100 per meter. And if you buy 5 kgs, the total cost is 75 rupees. In the same way, since your perimeter is something else, like this is 1 meter, 100 rupees. Your perimeter is whatever, say 100 meters. So 100 meters will be 100 into 100, like that. Understand? Okay. So first we write this equation that the perimeter into the rate is equal to the total cost. I'm just writing in short now. Perimeter into rate. Perimeter into rate is equal to total cost. Perimeter we don't know, but the rate we know 100 rupees. Total cost also we know 75,000. Now the question is how do you know that it's perimeter? Perimeter because it's fencing activity. Otherwise it will be area. Okay, so perimeter is equal to 75,000 divided by 100, which is 750 meters. How do we know it's meters? Because it's rupees 100 per meter. So 750 meters. So we found the perimeter. Now L is to B. The ratio is 11:4. So let it be 11x. Let the length be 11x. Let the breadth be 4x. Now we know that perimeter is 750, right? So take up that information. Perimeter is equal to 750. Perimeter means 2 into L plus B. So 2 into L plus B is equal to 750. Now 11x plus 4x is 15x is equal to 750. Don't multiply. Even if you multiply, you're going to get the same thing. Okay, if you multiply 215 times 30, 30x is equal to 750. X is equal to 750 divided by 30. So x is equal to 3 ones are 3, 25 times. 0 and 0 cancel. So x is 25. Whatever you do. X is 25. Then after you find the x, you'll have to find the length and breadth. 11x, 4x. So that's the question. What are the dimensions of the plot? What are the dimensions of the plot? Meaning, what is the length and what is the breadth of the plot? All right. No, I have to share the answer with somebody. Yeah, this is the next question. Hassan buys 2 kinds of cloth materials for school uniforms. Now I'm reading the question. Let's understand the question first. Hassan buys, online students, please listen. Hassan buys 2 kinds of cloth materials for school uniforms. Shirt material that costs him rupees 50 per meter. So Hassan probably is a trader. He's a merchant. He's a cloth merchant. Okay. So he buys 2 kinds of cloth materials for school uniforms. Shirt material that costs him rupees 50 per meter. How much shirt material he purchased, we don't know. He buys some amount of shirt material which costs him rupees 50 per meter, and trouser material that costs him rupees 90 per meter. So these are the two materials, two different cloth materials he buys, he purchases. So shirt material and trouser material. Shirt material is 50 per meter, trouser material 90 per meter. For every 3 meters of shirt material, for every 3 meters of the shirt material, he buys 2 meters of trouser material. So that means the ratio between the shirt material and trouser material is 3:2. For every 3 meters of shirt material, he buys 2 meters of trouser material. So that means the ratio between the shirt material and the trouser material purchase is 3:2. So for every 3 meters of shirt material, he buys 2 meters of trouser material. He sells the materials at 12% and 10% profit respectively. He sells the materials at 12% and 10% profit respectively. His total sale is rupees 36,600. How much trouser material did he buy? It is a lengthy question. Now, I think once I work the answer, then it will be easier for me to make you understand. You understand the situation. There's a merchant. He buys two kinds of cloth material, shirt and trouser material. Shirt material rupees 50 per meter, trouser material rupees 90 per meter. Then for every 3 meters of shirt material, he buys 2 meters of trouser material and he sells them. He'll not buy and have it in a shop, right? He'll sell it. Now, how does he sell it? He sells the shirt material at 10% profit and the trouser material. No, he sells the shirt material at 12% profit and the trouser material at 10% profit. He's a merchant. No, obviously he buys and he sells. So he sells at a profit and he makes a total sale of 36,000. So after selling, he gets money, no? To buy the material, he'll spend the money. To buy the material, he'll spend money. Then now, after spending and buying the material, now the material are in a shop. Now he sells it to the customers. Now the material goes out of the shop and he gets money, right? So that total sales is rupees 36,600. By selling, he earns money, and that money is 36,600. The question is, now we don't know how much trouser material did he buy, how much shirt material did he buy. We don't know. That's what you have to find. All right? Okay. Just start working along with me. Take down the question also.
So in this question, we have to find out how much material he bought.
Correct. Individually, how much shirt material? Shirt material is not asked. How much trouser material did he buy? You should find that. Yes.
Yes. Written, ma'am.
Yeah.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. What about the answer? We are going through the answer, is it? Okay, okay. But I think it's better you take down the answer and then you can, when it's in your book, even if I change the slide, you can still see your book and go through that.
Ma'am, may I be excused for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. So we start like this. Let the quantity, or you can also say let the length of shirt material purchased be 3x meters. Why? Because for every 3 meters of shirt material, he buys 2 meters of trouser material. So that means if he buys 6 meters of shirt material, for every, what is 6? 3 plus 3, right? So he'll buy 2 plus 2 shirt. I'm sorry, trouser. Okay, let me tell you again. Now, supposing he buys 6 meters of shirt material. What is 6 meters? 3 plus 3. So for every 3, he'll buy 2. For every 3, he'll buy 2. So he'll buy 4 meters of trouser material. So what's the ratio then? 6 meters is to 4 meters. 3 is to 2. The ratio is 3 is to 2. For every 3 meters. So supposing he buys 12 meters of shirt material. Supposing he buys 12 meters of shirt material. How many 3s are there in 12? How many 3s in 12? 3, 3, 3, 3. For every 3, he'll buy 2, 2, 2, 2. So totally he buys 8 meters of trouser material. He has to buy 8 meters of trouser material. So how much shirt material? 12 meters. Correspondingly, how much trouser material? 8 meters. What is the ratio? 3 is to 2. 4 2s are 4 3s are 3 is to 2. So for every 3 meters of shirt material, he buys 2 meters of trouser material. So let the length of shirt material purchase be 3x meters. Let the length, or you can say quantity or length, let the length of trouser material purchase be 2x meters. Now, see the next one. Cost of 1 meter of shirt material. How much? 50 rupees. Then what will be the cost of, how much does he buy? He buys 3x meters. So what will be the cost of 3x meters of shirt material? 3x into 50. So rupees 150x. Now next, what is the cost of 1 meter of trouser material? 90 rupees. But how much does he buy? He buys 2x meters. So what will be the cost of 2x meters of trouser material? 2x into 90, 180x rupees. Okay. Next, what should you find? Now he's purchased. So now we found the cost price. He's purchased. So these are the cost prices. Now we need to find the, using the profit, we'll have to find the selling prices. Okay. No. So clearly, CP, cost price of shirt material. Shirt material. Cost price of shirt material is equal to rupees 150x. 150x. Profit is equal to 12%. 12%. Okay. So now how do you find the selling price? I don't know if you people have used formula or was this chapter taught you in 7th standard? Profit and loss, profit loss discount. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, who's not learned? No problem. I think all of us will be able to understand. Let me know. I can, meaning if you have any questions, please ask me. I'll try my best. So CP and profit we know. Now we'll have to find the selling price. Selling price is equal to CP plus profit. Cost price plus profit. Cost price plus the profit is the selling price. See, you buy something for 100 rupees and now you want to make a profit of 20 rupees. So plus 20. So that means you'll have to sell it for 120 rupees. If you buy something for 100 rupees and you wish to make a profit of 20 rupees, so you'll add 20 to that and you will sell it for 120 rupees. But you bought for 100, you're selling it for 120. So that means the profit is 20 rupees. Okay, so CP, cost price plus the profit is selling price. Like, no, now I'm confused. Like, how do I put it for you? Because there are different, you have learned it in different ways, and some of us have not learned it at all. With formula only. With formula, you're sure. So then what is the formula to find the selling price? Now that's the problem with the formula. That is the problem with the formula. When you learn everything using the formula, when you'll eventually forget. Once you finish that standard, it's a 10. All of us will forget because you have to again go back, recall. Even without the formula, you should be able to do it. So we'll then do it without the formula. All right. So now profit is 12%. So let's find profit in rupees. Profit is expressed in two ways. Profit can be expressed as a percentage. Profit can be expressed in rupees. Profit is 12%. Profit is 12 rupees. Both are different. Profit can be expressed as a percentage as well as rupees. Now here the profit is expressed as a percentage. Now we'll find that profit in terms of rupees, money. So profit is equal to, it means 12% means 12% of the CP. Remember this. Whenever they say profit is 12%, it is 12% of the CP. The profit and loss percentages are always calculated with respect to the cost price. Profit percentage, loss percentage are calculated using the cost price, not the selling price, using the cost price. So profit is 12% means profit is, that is profit in rupees. This is profit as a percentage. This we are finding profit in rupees. Profit in rupees is 12% of the CP. Okay, so that is equal to 12% means 12 by 100. Off means into, and CP is 150x. Okay, so now 50 3s are 52s are. 2 1s are 2 6s are. So that is equal to rupees 18x. That is equal to rupees 18x. Rupees 18x. Children, I don't want you to be trying by yourself. We'll do it together. Listen to me. So profit is 12% of the CP. 12% means 12 by 100. Off means into, and CP is 150x. On simplifying, we get 18x. This is the profit in rupees. Profit as a percentage is 12%. Now profit in rupees is rupees 18x. Now what is the selling price of the shirt material? Selling price of shirt material is equal to CP plus profit. CP plus profit. He buys it for 150x and he wants to make a profit of 18x. So that means he should sell it for rupees 168x. He's purchased it. He's purchased the material for 150x and he wishes to make a profit of 18x. So that means he should add that to the cost price and the selling price will be 168x. So he should sell it for 168x. So we found the SP of the shirt material. Now coming to the trouser material. So what is the CP of the trouser material? CP of the trouser material is equal to, see here, what is the CP? How much CP means how much did he spend? Cost prices, the money the merchant has spent on buying the material. So how much has the merchant spent on buying the trouser material? 180x. Oh, I wrote 150. 180x. Okay, so that is the cost price, rupees 180x. He spent this money. He has spent this money to buy the trouser material. So that's the cost price. That's his cost price. Now, what is he wishes to make a profit of? 10%. 10%. This is as a percentage, but we want profit in rupees. Okay, you cannot add this 10% to 180. You need to find profit in rupees. So how will you find profit in rupees? How will you find profit in rupees? Will be equal to 10% of the CP. Of the CP. So 10% means 10 by 100. Off means into, and CP is 180x. And on simplifying, 0, 0, 0, 0, 18x. So now selling price. Selling price of trouser material. Selling price of trouser material is equal to cost price plus profit. Cost price is rupees 180x and profit is rupees 18x. So the selling price is rupees 198x. Okay. So now he sold all the material, all the shirt material he purchased, he sold. And what's the money he's made? He's made 168x. All the shirt material which he purchased, he sold it. And what's the money he's made? Selling price is the money he's made. He's made 168x rupees. He's also sold all the trouser material. And what's the money he has made? The selling price, 198x. 198x. Okay, now what's the total money he's made? X 16, 1 carried over, 6, 1 carried over. 366x. This is the total money he's made. This is the total money he has made in terms of X. But what is the money actually he's made? 36,660. In terms of X, the money he's made is 366x. But in reality, how much did he make? He's made a total sale of 36,600. That means these two are equal. These two are equal. So you must write your next step will be total sales or total CP. Total sales or total CP. You can say total sales or total CP. Sorry. Total SP is equal to what? 168x plus 198x. This is the total money he's made. So that is equal to rupees 366x. But what is the total sales actually? Actual total sales. Actual total sales is equal to rupees 36,660. Correct? 36,600. 36,600. 600. So these two are equal. Clearly, this one is equal to this one. So x is equal to divided by, so x is equal to 100. We finally got x. And what is the question now? What is the length of trouser material he purchased? What is the length of trouser material he purchased? He purchased 2x. That means 2 into 100. 200 meters he's purchased. You don't have to write the length of shirt material he purchased because that's not asked. We'll answer only the question. Now don't think you'll lose marks if you don't write it. Answer only the question. The question is how much trouser material he purchased. They have not asked you how much shirt material he purchased. So don't answer that question. Don't answer only what is asked. Therefore, length of trouser material. Length of trouser material purchased is equal to 2x, that is 2 into 100, which is equal to 200 meters. All right, children?
Can you just go to the before slide?
Yeah, sure. No, we have not still. I think all of us have written this one, right? The content of this slide, all of you have written?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. Write down from here.
Done now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the next slide, children. Done the slide. I think you have to start writing this one. You finished the answer. No, I switched the next slide. Okay, you're done. All of you finished this one? The children, is this over? This slide? This one? Online students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then this is the last slide. Louder. If it's a loss, okay, I'll tell you. CP minus loss. SP will be equal to CP minus loss. I'll tell you. Yes, I'll answer this. You both are in the seekers section or non-seekers? In school. Seeker section. Both of you? Non-seekers. There's only one seeker section, right? Hindi and Tamil students all in the same section, is it? Sorry? Oh. Oh. You're too soft. I can't hear you because of the fan. Yeah, tell me. Oh. Mhm. So which means your teachers are different. Non-seeker section, the teachers are different, is it? The school teachers teach you or staff from the seekers? You're not sure. You're new to the school, by the way. It's okay. I'll talk to you later. No problem. Is it over, children? Finish writing? Okay. All right. Now, if it's a loss, supposing it's, yeah?
I'm just laughing.
You're still writing, is it? Okay. Now, if it were a loss in one case, okay, if it were a loss in one case, then supposing it was, 10% loss on selling the trouser material, supposing. So, just an example, okay, so CP of trouser material, how much? CP of trouser material, how much rupees? 180x. What is the loss percent? Supposing it was a loss, the answer ends here, children. The answer ends here. We're done with answering the question. We're just trying to understand if it were a loss, then how we would have to handle it. So loss, supposing it was 10%. Okay, so then loss is equal to 10% of the CP. 10% of the CP. So all that calculation will be the same. 10% means 10 by 100, off means into, and 180x. Okay, so that is 18x. This is the loss. So now selling price will be equal to, if it is profit, selling price is equal to CP plus profit. If it's a loss, selling price is equal to CP minus loss. So selling price will be equal to cost price minus loss. So that is 180x minus 18x, 162x. The difference will be in only finding the cost selling price. So you can make a note of this formula. These two formulae. Selling price is equal to CP plus profit or CP minus loss. All right. So if it's a loss, if the loss were 10%, the method is the same. Loss is equal to 10% of the CP. So 10% of 180x, which is 18x. The same thing. Whatever you got here. Here you got profit is 18x. Here loss is 18x. But how do you find the SP? If it's a loss, it is CP minus loss. So 180x minus 18x, 162x. If it's a profit, you add it. Okay. Online students, any questions with regard to this shirt? shows a material question. Aishwarya, Anantika, Ariston, Harsha, Netra, and Saraswati.
No doubts.
Okay,
No doubts, ma'am.
all it should be fine.
No doubt, ma'am.
All it should be. Yeah, so this is the next question. Half of, don't write, let's just discuss and then you can start writing. Half of a herd of deer are grazing in the field and 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. Okay, so half of them is not half. So, okay, so supposing the teacher says half of the class, is it the literal half? 1/2? Half of the class. So if there are 60 students in the class, half of the class is half of 60, which is 30. So half of the herd does not mean half. Half of the herd. Herd is a collective noun, right? The collective noun. So there are many. So half of them. So supposing there were 100 in number, half of them meaning half of 100, which is 50. Okay. Half of a herd of deer are grazing in the field, and 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. The rest 9 is 9. The rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. Find the number of deer in the herd. Okay. We'll just do the first few steps together, children. So we start like this. Let the number of deer in the, oh, sorry. In the herd be X. This is let the total number. Let the total number of deer in the herd be X. Now the number of deer grazing in the field is equal to what? Tell me. I want the answer from you. Is equal to how much?
X divided by 2, ma'am.
X divided by 2. Half of them. So X divided by 2. Half of them. So you can say half of X. Half of the total number. Like you say half of 60. So half of the total number, half of X, which is nothing but X by 2. Because 1 into X is X by 2. Is that fine? Half of X. Okay. See, half of the total number children, half of them are grazing in the field. Half of them, how many are there? How many are they in number totally X? Half of them meaning half of X. Like half of 100 is 50, like that. So X by 2 are grazing in the field. Now, what is the remaining? So remaining is how much?
3,
How many are
4.
remaining? Yeah, how many are remaining?
Half, ma'am.
Yeah. So it is the total minus this one, which is 2 is the common denominator. This is 1, no? How do you find X minus X by 2? X minus X by 2. How do you find that? 2 is the common denominator. Here it's like 1 here. So 1 into 2. So into 2 here. 2 into 1. So into 1 here. So it'll be 2x minus X. The denominator is 2. So 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into 1 is 2. So multiply the numbers in the numerator. So you get 2x minus X, which is X by 2. X by 2. So 2x minus X, which is X by 2. Now, 3/4 of the remaining. So this is what is remaining. 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. So number of deer playing nearby. is equal to 3/4 of the remaining, 3/4 of the remaining, So that is 3/4 means 3/4 of into remaining is x by 2. So you get 3x by 8. 3 into x is 3x, 4 into 2 is 8. All right. And 9 of them are drinking water in the pot. So what is the total number in the herd? X. Total number in the herd, X. How many are grazing in the field? Half of X. It's given there. Half of the herd are grazing in the field. So half of X are grazing in the field. So X by 2. Now we have to find the remaining because the next part is 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. So we have to find what remains. So totally in the herd there are X deer and how many are grazing? X by 2. So how many remain? X minus X by 2. X minus X by 2. On taking the LCM, you get X by 2. X by 2 remaining. Now 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. So number of deer playing nearby is equal to 3/4 of the remaining. So 3/4 off means into remaining is X by 2. 3x by 8. Now 9 others are drinking water from the pond. Find the number of deer in the herd. Yeah. All right. So total is equal to X. Now how are they split? A number of deer grazing. No, first they're not grazing, they're grazing. Okay. Number of deer grazing plus playing, no? Correct, playing plus drinking water. All this put together is equal to the total number, right? Which is X. All this put together is X. They're in 3 groups. They're in 3 groups. The total, the herd is in 3 groups. These 3 groups put together is equal to X. So what is the first group? X by 2. How much is the first group? X by 2. The second group, see here, grazing is X by 2. Playing is 3x by 8. Playing is 3x by 8. So plus 3x by 8 plus drinking water is given straight away 9 is equal to X. We need to solve this equation and find the value of X. That's all it is. Why don't you? Please write down. We have to solve the equation. We haven't still found the answer. Write down.
Is writing, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm writing this line. You're writing. Okay. So how do we solve this equation? We'll take up the common denominator. See, you can transpose, you need not, you see it's not, nothing is mandatory. You can solve it as it is, or if you want, you can transpose, you can have the number on one side and all the x's on one side. See, that's your choice. I'm just going to take the LCM straight away. What's LCM? What is the common denominator? 8 is the common denominator. 2 into how much is 8? 4. So multiply that here. 8 into how much is 8? 1 into 8. So what do you have in the numerator? 4x 72 is equal to x. Now cross multiply. What is 4x plus 3x? 7x plus 72. On cross multiply, 8 into x, 8x, 8x. Now transpose. 7x minus 8x is equal to minus 72. So minus x is equal to minus 72. Minus cancels on both the sides. X is equal to 72. Therefore, the number of deer in the herd is equal to 72. Complete the answer, children. Completed online children?
Yes, ma'am. Just one more minute.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Done? Okay.
From over here, it's not required to write the number of deer remaining and the number of deer drinking water from the pond. It's not required to write that, right?
No. That's the question is find the number of deer in the herd. That's all. So you don't have to find them separately. We can do that to check if our answer is right. We can do that to check if our answer is right. So we'll check that. So total 72. X by 2 are playing. X by 2 are grazing. 3x by 8. And then 9. So what is x by 2? 72 by 2, 36. Then 3x by 8, 3 into 72 by 8. 8 ones are 8 nines are 72. So 27 and 9. And all this should add to 72. We don't have to find these separately because the question is to only find the total number in the herd. Yeah. Yeah. Take on this question, children. Somebody's mic is enabled. Please disable your mic.
Ma'am, so should we write this question?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I said. That's the next question.
Okay.
Okay. So Shibu's mother's present age is 6 times Shibu's present age. Tell me, how do we assume this? Very good.
Ma'am,
Yes, Netra?
let X be the Shibu's present age, ma'am.
Correct.
And then let 6x be the Shibu's mother's present age.
Very good. Yes. Yes. Let Shibu's present age be X years. Then Shibu's mother's present age. Mother's present age will be 6x. It's given 6 times, so 6x years. Correct? Yeah. Now, Shibu's age 5 years from now. Shibu's age 5 years from now will be 1/3 of his mother's present age is given. Shibu's age 5 years from now, what is given? Shibu's age after 5 years will be equal to 1/3 of, that's what is given, of his mother's present age. Mother's present age. That's what is given, right? This is what is given. Shibu's age after 5 years will be means is equal to 1/3 of meaning into his mother's present age. So what will Shibu's age be after 5 years? X plus 5 is equal to 1/3 of his mother's present age, 6x. So x plus 5 is equal to 3 1s are 3 2s are, correct? 2x. So x minus 2x is equal to minus 5. Minus x is equal to minus 5. X is equal to 5. So Shibu's age is 5 years. Shibu is 5 years old and his mother is 6x. 6 into 5, 30 years old. Right on?
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. Done writing, online students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay. Finished all this. Huh? I thought we have not done. Okay. Okay, then I think we're almost done with linear equations. Fine, children. I think we're almost done with linear equations. Let's try some questions based on finding a two-digit number, finding two-digit numbers. Any questions? Any doubts with regard to this answer, children? Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Okay. Anantika, you were not in the meeting for some time. Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yeah.
can you excuse me for 5 minutes, ma'am?
Yeah, please come back. Yes. Yeah. Solve for x. Yeah. I just want to see what you've done. Possible? Action. Good. Yeah, your book, please. No, I just want to see how you've started. No, you cannot cancel like that. You cannot cancel. Addison,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. How do we multiply? In the numerator, we have 2 plus x into x minus 7. How do you multiply them?
Ma'am, I think I was not there for these sessions which you thought. I had exams in my school over here
Okay.
at that time.
All right. Okay. Okay, Addison, fine. I must have shared the videos with you, no?
Yes, ma'am. I have to watch. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, who can tell me? How do you multiply? Harsha? Tell me. No. We cannot waste time like this. Yes, Harsha. How do you multiply these?
1 into 2 plus x, ma'am.
Okay, then next. Okay, I'll give you some more time. Think, Aishwarya.
No, I'm still working it out. 1 second.
No, I just want the first step. How will you get started?
So actually over here, I did 2 plus x in the bracket x minus 7 is equal to I cross multiplied.
Okay, then after that?
And then after that, I am multiplying the 2 terms.
Yeah,
and I'm still on that step. No, I'm still doing the multiplication of both the terms, ma'am, on the left hand side and on the right hand side.
Okay, so first step you cross multiplied. Okay, so 2 plus x, 1 minute, is equal to x minus 5 into x plus 4. Okay, then how are you multiplying them? Tell me that. What is it you've written?
So I'm multiplying first 2 into x and then 2 into minus 7. So like that I'm multiplying.
Correct. But how do you write? How will you present that? 2 into?
2 into x minus 7.
Then?
Plus x into x minus 7.
Is equal to?
X into x plus 4.
Very good.
Plus minus 5 into
Y
x
plus,
plus 4.
y plus minus 5. Minus 5 into?
Yes, ma'am. X plus 4.
Very good. Yeah.
So I'm still working on that, ma'am.
Yeah. Continue. Correct. Ariston, now tell me. How will you multiply? What is 2 into x?
Ma'am, it's 2x.
Then 2 into minus 7?
2 into minus 7 will be minus 14, ma'am.
Okay, then?
X into x will be same x.
Hmm.
Wait, 2x. No, it's 1x. Yeah, x into x will be 1x.
X into x.
Okay, x into x equals to x.
If x into x is x, then what is x into 1?
X into 1 will be any number. Oh, okay, so it will be 1, ma'am.
So which means 5 into
Hey,
1
oh,
is
no,
1.
ma'am, no. X into 1, any number multiplied by 1 will be the same number, so it will be x.
Then what is this?
This will also be x.
How is it
Yeah.
possible? What is x plus x?
2x, ma'am.
2x. Then what is x into x?
Okay. It will be 1x. Okay, x raised to the power 2.
Yeah, continue. What is x into minus 7?
X into minus 7 will be oh, shit. Okay, minus 7x.
Continue.
So x will be x raised to the power 2, and this x will be multiplied by 4 also, so it will be 4x. Yeah, now it will be 5 minus 5 multiplied by x, which will become minus 5x. So minus 5 into 4 will be minus 20.
Okay, thank you. Then
Yeah.
see the like terms here. 2x and minus
2x
7x.
and minus 7x, ma'am.
Simplify.
Okay, so 2x minus 7x will be minus 5x.
Yeah.
So
So minus 5x
minus
minus
5
14 plus x
minus
squared.
14 plus x2 equals to
X squared is equal to x squared.
x squared plus 4x minus 5x. So these are like terms. Will be minus 1x or
Yeah, minus 20.
minus
Correct.
x. Yeah.
Now take
So
everything. Very
will be
good, Ariston. Yes. Very good, Ariston. You can start working now. I'll
yes,
finish it. Now gather all the terms, meaning transpose, bring all the terms on one side.
yeah. This will be cancelled. Yeah.
Correct? Darshana, 3 by 2. You couldn't find the product. Now just, that's it. With this you can learn. How do you multiply? Now tell me, Shreya, x plus 5 into, say like 3x minus 7. How do you multiply these two brackets? You need to write the first term and multiply that with the second bracket, 3x minus 7. Then write the second term. And again multiply that with the second bracket, 3x minus 7. This is how we multiply. This is how we find the product. And then you'll have to multiply x with this, x with minus 7, this with this, and this with this. And release all the terms from the bracket. After this, I think you can do it, right? That's it. It's not about feeling or thinking that I was not able to do it. It's about learning and moving ahead. It's about fine, I didn't know it. Now I know it. Learn it and move ahead. It's not about thinking like my friends did it, I didn't do it. All that is a waste of time. Don't waste time. Learn it. Now you know it. Move ahead. That's all. Don't run anything else in your mind. All of you. Yeah. I didn't know it. Now I know it. That's it. Yeah. You can ask me if you still don't understand. I can tell you. Yeah. Please work.
Ma'am, I did on my own, but the steps are almost same only.
Yeah. Okay. You got 3/2?
Yes, ma'am, I got the same answer.
Very good. Others completed? Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can excuse me, sir. Okay, let's do this one together. So we have a right angle triangle. Okay, so let's call it ABC. The two perpendicular sides of the right angle triangle are in the ratio 3:4. Okay. So let AB. So which are the perpendicular sides? Which are the perpendicular sides AB and BC? Because they are the sides that contain the right angle. These are the perpendicular sides. These two sides are called the legs of the right triangle. These two sides are called the legs of the right triangle. And they're also the perpendicular sides because they contain the right angle. This is the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse. These two are the perpendicular sides. So AB in right triangle ABC, AB and BC are the perpendicular sides. Perpendicular sides. Okay, and they are in the ratio perpendicular sides and are in the ratio 3:4. 3:4. So we'll say let AB be 3x centimeters and BC be 4x centimeters. Now we need to apply Pythagoras theorem and find AC. So by Pythagoras theorem or Pythagoras theorem, however you call it, theorem. Tell me the result by Pythagoras theorem. Correct. Hypotenuse square, the square on the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. So hypotenuse is AC. So AC square is equal to base BC square plus height is AB square. So what is AC square? We don't know. AC square we don't know is equal to what is BC? 4x the whole square plus how much is AB? 3x the whole square. All right. So we have the hypotenuse square. AC square is equal to 16. What is 4x into 4x? 4x square meaning 4x the whole square means what? 4x into 4x, which is 16x square. And 3x the whole square means 3x into 3x, which is 9x square. All right, so we have 16x square plus 9x square. 16x square plus 9x square. So AC square is equal to 25x square. So AC is equal to square root of 25x square. Have you learned squares and square roots last year? No, then you don't write it like that. So then you should write it like this. Okay, then you must write AC square is what? AC into AC. AC square is AC into AC. And how can you write, meaning what is the other way of writing 25x square? You can write it as 5x into 5x. Because 5 into 5 is 25 and x into x is x square. So AC square is AC into AC and 25x square is 5x into 5x. So when you compare both the sides, AC is equal to 5x, right? When you look at both the sides, AC into AC is 5x into 5x. That means AC is equal to 5x. So therefore, AC is equal to 5x, whatever units, centimeter. Now, perimeter is given to be what? Perimeter of the triangle. Perimeter of triangle ABC is equal to 96 centimeters. 96 centimeters. Perimeter means AB plus BC plus AC is equal to 96. What is AB? 4x. AB is 3x, 4x, and what is this one? 5x. So AB is 3x. Yeah. 3x plus 4x plus 5x is equal to 96. So when you add, you get 12x is equal to 96. X is equal to 96 divided by 12. Okay, so x is equal to 12. 8s are 96. 12 8 times is 96. So x is equal to 8. Therefore, AB is equal to 3x. 3x, which is 3 into 8, 24 centimeters. BC is equal to 4x, which is 4 into 8, 32 centimeters. And AC is equal to 5x, which is 5 into 8, 40 centimeters. Right? Done. As you work, I think it should be easier to understand. Please go through the answer on the slide and then work it out.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, we should also copy the diagram, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Please writing, ma'am.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm done.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Ma'am, so from next class onwards, we are going to start a new chapter, ma'am.
Sai Smriti, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Our chapter for the next class will be squares and square roots. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Understood this one, children? So here the perimeter of the right triangle is given. We know that perimeter is the sum of the three sides of the triangle. AB plus BC plus AC is equal to 96. The legs or the perpendicular sides are given to be in the ratio 3:4. And here, which are the perpendicular sides? AB and BC. AB and BC are the perpendicular sides. So we'll call them 3x and 4x because 3:4. See, you can also call this one as 3x. You can also call this one as 3x and this is 4x. You can see like AB, BC. If this is 3x, this is 4x. Or if this is 4x, this is 3x. Anything. Okay. So now once you assume the sides like that, use Pythagoras theorem and find AC, the hypotenuse AC. Use Pythagoras theorem and find the hypotenuse AC. What is AC? 5x centimeters. Now perimeter is given to be 96. The sum of the three sides is 96. 3x plus 4x plus 5x is 96. Solve and find the value of x and hence find the actual lengths of the three sides of the triangle. All right. Yeah, we'll wind up today's session with this question. What are supplementary angles? What are supplementary angles?
Two angles which when added add to 180 degree.
Correct. If the sum of two angles is 180 degrees, the angles are said to be supplementary. Now, is it only about two angles or more than two angles? Now, for example, 10 degrees, 100 degrees and 70 degrees. Are they supplementary angles? 10, 70 and 100. Are these angles supplementary angles? They add up to 180, right? Yeah. Are they supplementary? Are these angles supplementary angles? Online students?
This is Aishwarya. I'm actually not sure.
Okay. A pair of angles, supplementary angles and complementary angles are about a pair of angles, exactly two angles, not more, not less. Two angles are said to be supplementary if their sum is 180 degrees. Two angles are said to be complementary if their sum is 90 degrees. It's only about two angles. Two angles are said to be supplementary angles if their sum is 180 degrees. Two angles, so it's about a pair of angles. Two angles are said to be complementary if their sum is 90 degrees. Okay. So here the two angles are supplementary and they differ by 50 degrees. How do you assume the angles, children? Okay. 180 minus x. Okay. Then equation. Very good. Correct. Correct. Perfect. Okay. All right, children. Again, you have 2-3 ways of doing this. Now, you can say let the smaller angle, let the smaller angle be x degrees. And therefore, the larger angle will be, because the angles differ by 50 degrees, the larger angle has to be x plus 50 degrees. Because they differ by 50, right? They differ by 50. So the larger angle has to be x plus 50 degrees. Now they are supplementary angles. So their sum is 180. X plus 50. The sum of the two angles is equal to 180 degrees. Solve this and find the angles. Or you can say, I haven't solved this. You'll have to solve this. Or you can say, let the larger angle be x degrees. Then the smaller angle. Therefore, the smaller angle will be x minus 50 degrees. Then the equation will be x plus x minus 50 is equal to 180. Solve this one. Or you can assume the angles like this. Let one angle be x degrees. Therefore, other angle is equal to 180 minus x. 180 minus x, right? Because they're supplementary angles. So the other angle will be 180 minus x degrees. Now they differ by 50. So x minus 180 minus x is equal to 50. You can do it in so many ways. Yeah, take down the answers. Complete this at home. Online students can take a screenshot. For the others, I'll just share the picture. It's time. So I'll share the picture on WhatsApp, children. You can complete it later. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call. Good night. Thank you, children. Good night.
Mom.
I'll
Thank
share
you.
the picture completed. Yeah, thank you, children.
Thank you, Mom.
So in this, we have to solve it in all the methods, or is it fine if we just solve it in one?
It's very simple.